Welcome all you guys for the webinar from our side today. And actually we are going with the intro that from SOLIDWORKS. As you know that in the past history of years, the SOLIDWORKS helps you to bring your ideas to the market and providing the flexibility to work in all the environment where you have the work. So in the phase of design, simulate, manufacture, marketing, and the governance. And today is the one of the platform which we are going to see that will give you the flexibility to work in any environment like as before. And that's what the 3D experience platform for you. And let me introduce myself, that Muthukumar from Atmata. I am taking care of PDM, PLM, and ERP implementations and solution consultants in Atmata. So let's move on to the presentation today. Okay. And we are going to start with a question now, that why we need 3D experience platform. And we are going to get the answer from your side at the end of the presentation after seeing all the capabilities which we are going to see now. Okay, what is the 3D experience platform now? So the platform is on the cloud, which helps you to bring your all phase of work, like for example, from the ideology, sales strategy, and manipulate or operate your ideas with the engineering and non-engineering items, and also with simulate your design to have a life cycle status of your product. And in the phase of manufacturing and non-engineering, so you can also collaborate with your team and external team of vendors or suppliers and customers. So you have an external project planning and internal 3D modeling all together linked with your 3D conceptual data. So that's a one platform, one for all or all in one, we can say in that phase, that is having vast number of applications to help you in each phases of your design cycles. So why and what? And that we have here, if you want to streamline your process, and we have to connect the right people with the right data, and also we have to flow in a right process. So then only our process will become streamlined and connected with each other, and to bring the process effectively for our organization. That is what 3D experience here. Move on to the today presentations. What we are going to see today, that is the 3D experience platform. And here, if you're talking about 3D experience platform, that platform itself structured in a way of roles and apps. So roles is nothing but it's a group of apps. So that is a basic role from 3D experience platform, which is collaborative business innovator role, which will connect all the users in the streamline digitally, which we are not doing right now. So with the apps it holds. So which is the basic role you want to have if you are linking with the platform. And over that, we have collaborative industrial roles. And it's bring you the industrial level of collaboration like issue management and change action for the issues. It seems similar like our engineering change management system. And revision management, relationships, and revision control and 3D markup tools. And all over the top, we have multidisciplines brands, which bringing a lot of roles from their brands as apps or roles in our 3D experience platform to bring your the flexibility of work in any environment what you have now. So like for example, so if you are a project management manager guy, so you have a set of roles specifically for your responsibility in your organizations, and roles having the apps to automate or digitalize your work in a day-to-day activities. And like this, we can address each person's in the organization with their roles what they want. And it's a very ready to go product, and we can also have which module we record in the right person to the right data. And apart from these roles, brand roles, we have much more roles also to have your all environment in a single platform. But today we are going to address the two of the basic roles of the platform and the collaborations, how we can do in the business day-to-day activities and the industrial level of collaborations. So there is the agenda for us today. So we are going to have some of the key process of 3D Experience platform. On each every key process, we are going to cover a deep dive in most of the apps we have seen now. So let us centralize your work and how you can centralize your work in the platform and collaborate socially with your internal and external stakeholders, might be a suppliers or vendors or customers in a secure way. And so what are the data we have which is scattered now? It's not a group together, it's not in the streamlined way that we have here that we can store securely, organize and share securely with everyone. And finally, the search. This is a keyword, or we can say this is a powerful things we have to have in our platform, that design reuse. The user can able to reuse their designs or reuse their project data based on the searchability in their environment that we have in 3D Experience platform, that is search, and you can easily navigate to the product what you want and what you have to discover. And finally, the industrial level management system, and there we have a trick here. As of now, we have the engineering change management system which is documented in a way that is delinked from the 3D CAD or delinked from the document that you have for the project data. So it's not linked directly with your CAD. It's not linked directly with your actual file. But here in a very advanced level, you can directly link your 3D conceptual products with your engineering change management process. That is what we are going to see now. So let's start with the centralize your work, how we are centralizing your work with the 3D Experience platform. So if you're talking about centralize your work here, we have to take the app called 3D Dashboard from Collaborative Business Innovator. So this dashboard is that much intelligence to have all your apps, like day to day, I'm using some of the apps. For example, I'm using calculators, I'm reading some web pages, I'm getting some feed reader from web pages, I'm watching some more market strategy. So there is an app called 3D Dashboard to hold all these together. And these widgets are nothing but your apps. And these widgets are intelligence to adjust accordingly to the other widgets. And is easy to build also. Each user can have their own dashboard, or team can have their own dashboard, and easy to build by each users. There is no that much technical you don't want to create it actually. So let's have an example now. So everyone will have a specific username and password for the platform. And from here, your credentials are segregated. So based on your login, so what are the roles assigned to you, you can access, and the apps inside the roles. So you can see some of the welcome dashboards from 3D Experience platform on your first login. And you can also create your own dashboard. And here's my platform. I can access all the apps in the dashboard from the default, but I want to create more than that. So I can have all the data in my compass. So which are the roles, what are the roles assigned to me, and what are the apps inside the roles. So based on my roles and responsibility in my companies. So here I am creating a new dashboard. I want to share this dashboard with my team, and I want to bring them all together in a single page. So let's explore this 3D Experience platform, starting from the dashboard, where we have to collaborate. And I can easily customize my tabs to hold as different categories of apps in each tabs. So is the easiest thing to create a dashboard. You can easily drag and drop your apps from the roles in the dashboards. So and also the widgets which I saying for the each apps, you can easily adjust. Other widgets will get updated or adjusted easily. So here I'm dropping some of the apps which I'm going to use for the centralizing their work in a single screen, and that I want them to see all their data in a single screen. That's my intention here. So I'm dragging drop some of the community apps that we will see in the later in the presentation, what it is in detail, and that's it. So I have finished my apps, like I have configured all the apps in my dashboard. So I can see all the collaborative groups, which is already the communication is going on. Let me quick up here. I created all the tabs and dashboard apps what I want in each pages for the team. So I have the initial sketch which I had for the product, and also the community which I built for the team to collaborate on the product discussion, changes, post, ideas. And I have a market strategy reader to read my market strategy to the high and low of my data in a visualized way with the help of metric reader. And I have the option of linking my cloud drives like Outbox, Google Drive, and also I have a specific drive from 3D Experience also in that case. So this is mine, and that's a time to collaborate now. So I can easily share these tabs with my team, or individual tabs, what they want to see in the tabs, and also the complete dashboard to them. So here in 3D Experience platform, and linking the user is nothing but you are typing their names and bringing them to the platform. So I'm linking some of my users in the platform, and I want them to collaborate in this dashboard to have all their work in a single screen. So that is what we see now in a centralize your work process. And we covered, like we have created a dashboard and to monitor their work or monitor their work by themselves. And we can also share dashboard with your team members. Let's move on to second one. And before that, I want to have some of the chat with you that what you guys are doing right now in your collaborations. Like for example, so we are doing our collaboration in a WhatsApp group or Telegram group and mail follow-up, sometimes meetings and calls to get the detailed update from them. And before moving to the collaborative socially in the 3D Experience platform, and let's have answer from your side, how you are feeling with your data here. I launched the poll to you. You can easily answer this poll with your maximizing the screen if it is minimized, and you can answer your questions in the polls now. So I'm keep receiving the results. Yeah. So I got that answer that 100% of them are maybe 65, 75. It's going up and down now based on the output from the users. That 80% of users are not satisfied with their current way of collaborations. Thanks for the answers again. And so we are here to now, we covered the centralize your work with the 3D Experience platform, and now we can move on to collaborative socially. So how we can collaborate socially with your internal and external stakeholders. Even though we are designing the platform, we are making our product inbuilt, we need to share some of our data with our suppliers and our customers for their approvals or for them to collaborate in our platform. So here we have collaborations with the help of 3D Swim applications, and which will connect all your teams in a single page. And we are talking about the collaborate socially, and we have to bring that collaborate task also for you in this case, the app from the collaborative industry innovator to organize and execute your work. So day to day, what we are doing now, we are assigning the task. We are now able to track the task, how where it is now, what is the status of. So let's have the look here to collaborate socially within the team and or the external team or getting the done of the task. So I have the dashboard now. I have the collaboration community, which I built for the team to drop an idea or questions, everything. So I can define who are there to be in the part of the collaboration, what their roles in the collaboration, whether they are only viewers or whether they can post ideas, questions, answer the questions, whatever. So here I'm defining some of the users, my team, to post everything. And the thing is now I have to raise a question. I have to get a update from my sales team that what is the market strategy and what is going on. So here I can easily create an idea or question to them. I can easily tag them to the post. So they will get a pop-up notification after all tagging this kind of post. So they will have all the details like medias, backups, everything in the post itself. So publishing it will shoot the message notification for them also and for you also once they done the post. And all together here, the notification, you can easily have a preference. So you can also subscribe to some notification. Also, you can also have a pop-up notification every time on each action what is going on in your organization. You can easily filter out, you can easily take an action. Now the time to create a task for the designer that he wants to submit my latest design to the design department. So let's create a VDO task. So VDO itself act like a task for the users. So it will have a specific interface to post in the community, and I can create a scheduled plan date and also this what is the description, what has to be done in that. So I can have like a restricted or fixed date to be done. So which will make them to work accordingly, not to delay the project. So I can define who have to work on this task easily from the searchable box. And here in the things, we can link the people or we can connect the people easily with the help of community in the same page. So I can add the attachments from my local or my from previous history or from the customers. I can easily upload those things for their references. So once it's done, I can shoot it up. So the time to back to the designer now. So how the designer will collaborate in the platform. So here we have 3D Experience SolidWorks. Also, you can have a connector to connect to your desktop. So in the both way, you can work in the platform. So as well as is a 3D Experience SolidWorks is nothing but the same SolidWorks, but it's launching from the 3D Experience platform. And not only the 3D SolidWorks CAD, so you can also collaborate for your AutoCAD, DraftSite, and Creo and Inventor. So now I am going to launch with the 3D Experience SolidWorks, which is connected with the platform, which will work like a login based license, we can say in the simple word, and it will shoot your SolidWorks from the local installed in your system. So once I have the app, I can be able to see what are the roles are connected and what is my sections time and what I prefer to do. And I can also track my all the datas and what are the roles assigned to me from the SolidWorks itself. Here I have to go for the collaborative task, the task which has been created for me, so I can easily drag them out in my task pane. So I can able to see the task which is assigned to me in the task pane. I can make it as in work. So which will update the assignee that the work has been started. So I have a priority level and it's more matured level of task creation that it will linked with the planned end date, priority level, and escalations and slack time you can have, and also you can attach your deliverables after the task is done. So let me initiate my comments to them that we can collaborate traceability inside the task itself, what was communicated to them, what was got from the reply from them, you can easily capture it. So now I have the app and that I'm working on the components which they want to be updated. Maybe if I don't have, I can go for the search within the platform itself. So this will bring all the matching criteria of the data in the list. So I can easily go for the bookmark list, which is from the ebook e-bike 2022, and also have a powerful 6W tags to filter the components. I can define who was created this before and where what is located and when it was created is all together it's grouped to in the 6W tags. So which means you can easily bring your data from the 3D Experience platform, and once you got that the data you can easily drag and drop to your SolidWorks graphical window. So I am filtering out my component in the phase of maturity state, manufacturing process, and collaborative space where I saved it before, and I got my finalized data. I can easily drag and drop the window. So there is a revision bump is needed because it's released now. So it's automatically revise the component to the major revisions, and also it's mean that I have to move on to the in-work state. So what are the changes has been requested in the platform community? I have the 3 markup tool and the attachments from the users. So as a designer, I will be clear on the changes and I will upload the design. And here the thing, they have the intelligence. The 3D Experience platform will identify your changes and not changed components. So it will upload or only the modified components from your local to the platform. So once I done the design, I have the accessibility to release the components. I am releasing the component for the rest of the team to use it. So coming back, I have to update to the users who assigned the task to me that has been completed with the task 4. So as of now, we are transferring the task to the another users without the information of what has been done on that. So, but here I can easily link my deliverables, what has been done, what updated about the task, so to them itself. So here, actually, we are linking our task with your 3D conceptual data itself. So that's what we covered today in the collaborative socially, that we collaborated within the team using the social community app called 3D Swim, and you can have it as a public or privatized to exchange your information, and whatever it is a non-engineering or engineering, you can collaborate with the team. And you can easily manage a task, day-to-day task or project-related task on the task pane, and with other team members also to have a track history or traceability of what has been done in the past few days. And in 3D Experience platform, all together, you have a notification update. You can have some of the notifications subscription based, or you can have an instant notification, all of the content pushed through the 3D Experience platform. And both inside the platform, also through the mail. So that's for the collaborate socially now. So we can move on to the store, organize, and share your data. So how we can streamline our data, how we can organize our data, and how we can share with our external stakeholders, which you are not in your network or not in your platform. So there we are taking now to organize our data with the help of bookmark, and to share to external stakeholders, we are using 3D Drive and 3D Space. Let's start now. So as an approver, I am logged into the platform, and the issue has been implemented and the latest design has been uploaded. So I don't need to care about the designers. I don't want to ask the designer where you saved, what is the file, like that. But I have the accessibility with the bookmark tabs, and also have a sub bookmarks to group all the barcodes and the built-in components for me. And it have all the data like what is the status, properties, attributes. So I can easily filter out the components from the bunch of data. So I can easily organize my data, what I have to see. And then the another way, you can easily drag and drop the file between the apps. So that's why I want to explore the product with the help of Product Structure Explorer. What are the component has been used in the bill of material, and what are the childs, what are the parents, how was they related together, and to understand the design intent. So even I can move forward for the 3D preview. As of now, I'm seeing the line items. I can go for the 3D play also. So it's a viewer for the approvers or reviewer who want to explore the 3D CAD. They don't need of 3D CAD software, and also they don't need of hardware acceleration or graphics card. So which means they are all accessing the data through the browser from any device, from anywhere. So they can review it, they can export it, they can also mark up it, and they can send back to you for the changes. So this is the finalized and the colored model from the designers, and which are the coming from the SOLIDWORKS annotations and appearance. And he wants to measure some of the things if they can do with the 3D play, and zoom in, zoom out, and to get all together, all things about the 3D play will help them to do it. And the most important thing, again back, they don't need of 3D CAD software, and also they don't need of any IT hardware softwares like graphics card or high-end systems. And the thing has been done, and also they can do the markup that they want to do any alternative on the component, and they can put their comments and they can share to the community back again. So here the approver itself will get the 3D design data with the help of 3D play, and he can collaborate with the team with the 3D community apps. So all the apps in 3D Experience platform are linked together, or you can also connect all the disconnected apps with the help of 3D Experience platform. So I want to have a question whether I have any alternative for those components in the market to the team. So I'm creating the community post with the markup or sketch what I did in the 3D play. So it's a very easiest way to share your data and track your ideas, posts, questions through the community. And with the help of 3D play, you can view your 3D CAD software easily. And in more advanced, I can put also the notes what they want to see, and I can also share the screenshot to them. So once I done now, I can also save the screenshot. I can also want to share with the customers. You can, if the customer is de-linked from your platform, you can easily share with your screenshots. And I can explore, I can walk through, I can also 3D annotate in the 3D play. Now the time to start share with the customers that they want to review the files, review the CAD models with us. So I can easily share individual files or as a group of files from the bookmark. So as a bookmarked, what are the component I want to bought out from the outside, I want to share with them. I can define what access they have to review or read or manage. I can define them easily. I can remove that access also in a period of time. So they will get a shareable link and they will access through the link for the data to be shared in a secured platform 3D experience. So for any type of files, you can collaborate with your internal and external stakeholders using the 3D drive, and you can manage your revised attributes data like CAD or more advanced materials in 3D space. And the bookmark helps you to organize your data in a well manner to streamline your process. As of now, we covered the three of the topics. So we are moving to the search, navigate, and discover your data. So most of the time we are wasting our time in the searching the files. So even though we are searching the files, we are not sure whether we are getting the right data or right version of the data. So here we have the powerful 3D search and 6W tags, which we already seen, but we are grouping here again to have a searchability and navigate through your design relationships with the relation tab and discover the changes between the 3D with the 3D compare tool itself. Let's see the examples now. So as I am again an explorer of approver, so I want to analyze the data, analyze my design intent from the designers in more advanced way. So I'm searching through the browser base. As I don't have the SOLIDWORKS CAD softwares or any other CAD software, I can easily use my browser-based application to search for the files and who was created and where it was found out before and where it is now. So with all the 6W tags related to the components. So once I got there, my files in this case, I want to ensure, I want to explore more related things in the relationships where it was used. So before analyzing or before seeing these things, we need to know about what are the subchilds, what are the parents, where it is used in the projects. So in order to explore the relationship, we have a relationship app. There you have explore all the childrens of the parents and in a very graphical way. And not only that, you can also go sub down, like what are the childrens it has and what are the instance you have used in this assembly, all in browser based. So this will help the approver or reviewer in a more advanced manner to explore the 3D components structure in a graphical way. And we have another view of exploring also. Once I done here, I am okay with that. This is a file I'm searching for. So I can directly open my file in the 3D compare tool. So immediately the system will pop up the revision you want to compare. As of now, we are comparing the data in a 2D way or and the overall markup tools, what has been changed. But here we have a traceability of all your revisions life cycles, and you can define which revision you want to compare with which revisions. And is a very advanced level. This will highlight the changes in the 3D components updated. So you can easily filter out the components in the identical or revised or which is not available in the left side, which is available in the right side. And you can easily have 3D preview to have the changes has been done between the revisions. As an approver, so I'm very vast having the experience here, like in a 3D view, I'm able to see the changes has been done. And I can also annotate like section view and dimensions of it by measuring it. And it's not the thing of dragging and drop. And you can also define the distance of sections, like I want to explore with a specific distance of section line also. So with the 3D view of the compare tool, I can easily able to see what has been changed between the two revisions, and even I can easily measure it out. So as a project approver, I can want to export these changes as a CSV. So you can easily export as a results in a CSV format, which you want to explain to the team in an offline mode if you don't want to use the 3D Experience platform there. So 3D Experience platform helps you to collaborate in a both way of live user and also for the outside user for the live report. There we see now the intelligence of 6W tags from the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, how easy it's filtering the file components with each the parameters you have been used. And you can easily navigate the relationships and paths with the help of relationships. And finally, I am able to view or review the issue analyze through the 3D with the cross highlighting supports of 3DEXPERIENCE platform Product Explorer. So we are came to the final topic that change management actions, and we are going to see in the industrial level of like an advanced level of change management from the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, where we are to address and visualize and analyze your issues with the help of issue management and 3D review your issues, and the final way to collaborate on change action with the change action apps. So here, as I said you before, we can relate the issues and change action directly to your 3D CAD model. And it's linked with your 3D files or project related files in a way of synchronizing each other. Let me start with the issue management now. So I have able to see that previous issue which has been created in the product with the highlighting of like we can say like a map location where it was created, what was happened in that, and as a user, as a reviewer or approver, or maybe a user of your team, they can easily get the idea what was the previous review or previous issue has been created on this model and what was it in a clear picture and a document way. And so I can easily address the another issue now, which I have in hand, which has to be created from the manufacturing team or production team. They have the access to the 3D model itself. They can create new issues with the detailed titles and description. What are the information they want to share with their design team? They can easily mark up the things in the markup tool and attach to the issue itself. And more advanced, you can able to have the raisability or point out the 3D component which having the issues from the pictures, and also the level of component have to be revised, whether it's a sub-assembly or the product to root assembly, and you can easily define the components. So not only the one or two components will automatically get attached to the issues once you ping from 3D, which has to be updated from the issue changes. And I also want to change the change track rate. So I am linking those components also in my issues, and there it is now. So I can move forward with adding my existing attachments, or I can take a 3D markup tool capability to attach my attachment. I can search for the assignees, co-owners who want to approve it, and start the flow. And this flow is nothing but having the approval process for your engineering change. That's what engineering change approval from the issue management. So this has to flow between the different departments. We can easily configure that things in the issue management workflow. And once they approved and move forward, you can easily implement the changes with the help of change actions. So I am here to review the process, and which is in the to-do task. I want to move to the in-work state where the designer wants to work on the changes. I moved and approved the changes. And I can easily maximize the apps which I want to, and I can easily tag my users with my commands. So all together in every apps you have, we have the community chat box in that to link them and track them and have a traceability on that. So now the time to design engineer to create a change action like engineering change order for the engineering change request through the engineering change management app of change action in the 3DEXPERIENCE platform, they can start working on it. This change action having the advanced level of machine learning, we can say. Once you are set in the task plane that you are start working on the change action, particular change action, which has been raised before, this having the intelligence to capture all your design changes you have done on the section. Even though if you moved a line or changed the dimension to some other things, you have captured in the change action there. So this thing, we are not doing any manual work. It's having the automated capture things of all the design changes you have been done. And you can have seen in the 3D preview what are the issue has been implemented, what are the issue have still have the to-do task in a detailed manner. There we have the final topic of our topic, and we build our design concern with the help of 3D markup tool, and we submitted and prioritize our issues with a quick response, responsible processes. And we can also able to track our histories of implementation changes, what has been done, when it had to be done, like that in the change action platform. And also we have a compare tool to understand difference between the two revisions. So let me summarize now the past 30 minutes what we have seen. We are able to centralize your work with the help of 3D dashboard, and we link our stakeholders from the internal and external platforms into the 3D experience platform, and we can secure and organize our data in a well manner, and we can reuse our design from the project later, CAD later, and you can easily navigate and discover there. And finally, the industrial level of change management process with the help of issue management and change action in the 3D experience platform. So that's why we have a 3D experience platform here to connect your disconnected app like a desktop application or maybe a 3D experience SolidWorks. And in the other hand, we have a cloud-based design apps also. And here we no need of any hardware to purchase, and is a ready-to-go product, and no need of implementation or configuration. And further, and there is no support needed from IT side for the upgrade, security access, migrations, anywhere. And the thing is, you can access this platform as a browser based from any devices at any time and anywhere. And we can share and secure your data in a very well manner. Let's have a chat again now that we started with the questions, and we are coming back to the same question now. Why 3D experience platform? And as of now, what are the benefits we seen from them, and which will benefits you more? And in the case of like infrastructure, and if of zero IT support you need, if you have the 3D experience platform, no need of upgradation, installation, and access rights. There is a poll for you to answer it now, and how you are collaborating with the suppliers and customers with the help of 3D experience platform now. And finally, we can able to quickly create our design, validate, and review your 3D conceptual with all the apps which you have in the 3D experience platform, which we are accessing from anywhere and from any devices to the things. So I'm getting the answers from the users morely on accessing from anywhere and with any devices, and also from the zero IT infrastructure. So let's move on now. So this platform giving all things has been done in the phase of collaboration, IT support, and in all together we have able to cover our day-to-day critical business things with the help of 3D experience platform. And okay, let's have a chat now. We are open to the questions as of now what we covered from the past 30 minutes. You can shoot your questions, and we can here to address your things in very clear manner. And you have the option of raising your hand or dropping the chat questions in the chat box, and we can able to easily update you things in here itself. You can able to find your chat box from the right of that floating pan. You have the chat box sections where you can drop your questions. And there is a question from the user called that's what from the migration part, and they are asking now what's the question is how easy it is to migrate to 3D experience platform. And that's what a very good question, user. And this is what we have in the 3D experience platform now. That's what we are saying, connects the disconnected apps and your data. So we have the batch process to import all your data from your Windows Explorer, or whether you are using any PDM or PLM CAD softwares. You can easily migrate your data as a batch processing with a few mouse clicks to the platform. It won't take that much time for us to upload. As you know, it's all linked together. We have to do some initial configuration, and there is a prerequisite, and then we can easily migrate to the platform. And there is another question from the user, which was related to the design actually. And that question was, as you said in between, we have able to connect your desktop SolidWorks. We have the 3D Experience SolidWorks and also cloud-based design apps. Yes, correct, sir. Yes, we have all these three categories. And if you are an existing SolidWorks user and you want to get the benefits of 3D Experience platform, we can able to connect your desktop application with the 3D Experience platform with the role called Collaborative Designer for SolidWorks. And this is not only for the SolidWorks, this is for your draft site, AutoCAD, and other 3D CAD like Creo and Inventors. So you can perform all the action what I performed in the SolidWorks as like as in your other CAD also. And in other hand, we have 3D Experience SolidWorks, which is running from, we cannot say partially, we can say is running 75% of resources from your local desktop, but it's connected with your platform. And there you have this license like 3D Experience platform SolidWorks, you can access from any device. It's not like us before, like standalone or network license, you have to be in the network or you have to have the same system. Here it's like a login based, but as usual, you need an installation on all the system you are going to use, but you can launch it from any system where you are logging to the 3D Experience platform. And apart from this, if you are not interested in any investment of IT infrastructure like a high-end system with a high-end graphics card, which is required for the SolidWorks to run, and we have a cloud-based design apps like for the parametric, for the sub-D modeling, for sheet metal, mold, surface, all together as a different apps or roles. So you can go for that, which is running completely on the cloud, which will not utilize your resource at all. So which means you no need of any high-end system or high acceleration graphics card. I believe I addressed the questions clearly, sir. If you have any more, you can drop back again. Okay, there is another question now. What about the simulations? Yes, sir. We have simulation rules, which is running on um, cloud computing, that we can say you can put your load like 70% of load from your simulation results analyzing on a cloud platform itself and 25% from your systems. So which in this case you are saving a lot of times in the simulation, and we have the same simulation capability like structural durability and CFD everything in the cloud, which is running partially in the system and partially in the cloud. And we are waiting for your questions, and we are here to answer you very clearly, and you can drop me the questions in the chat box. Thank you, gentlemen. Thanks for your questions and making this webinar in a well manner. And we are in the final phase of the phase, and we want to hear about that what we have to shoot in the future and how you want us to approach you in the phase of and whether you want to more information about this, or you are interested to know about more about package, or you want to interested in to have any detailed demo on your processes on your workflow cultures or collaboration cultures, how we can replace with the 3D expert. We are here to you, support you, and we can also visit in this case to have a detailed demonstration. So these answers will help us to proceed further with your team. And happy to see that they are 50-50 of percentage and more than that now. From here I am able to see they want to see the demonstration from my side. Sure, sir, we will contact you and we will come back, and if you want any further information you can drop a mail to support@atmata.ai. We will be there to address your critical issues. Thanks for the polls. Thanks for your participant also here, and thanks for everything, and thank you for taking your time out and to attend the webinar. And thanks from the Atmata team also. Thank you. Have a nice day.